Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Story Hub. Today's story is a seaside love story. In that peaceful little town, the waves gently caress the shore, and the wind carries a salty scent, making it feel as though time stands still. Emma visits the beach every day, enjoying the calm and serenity. She never imagined that this sea and this town would change her life. Someone would soon appear who would make her heart flutter. Someone to walk with her through the future. This is the story of Emma and Jack, a love that quietly begins by the sea. Emma was a kind and gentle woman. She lived in a small town by the sea, where the waves seemed to speak their own language, and the breeze always felt fresh. Emma loved the quiet beauty of the coast. She worked as a librarian, a job she adored, because it allowed her to spend her days surrounded by stories and books. But Emma was not just passionate about books. She loved nature. Walking along the beach and watching the birds in the sky. One bright morning, as she walked along her usual path by the sea, Emma noticed a man sitting on a large rock, staring at the ocean. He was tall, with brown hair and a serious expression. He wore a simple blue shirt and faded jeans, but there was something intriguing about him. "Hello," Emma called out, breaking the silence. The man turned his head, and their eyes met. He smiled, a warm, friendly smile. "Hi," he replied, standing up. "I'm Jack. I just moved here." Emma raised her eyebrows in surprise. "Really? Welcome to the town. It's a peaceful place to live." Jack nodded. "Thank you. I've always wanted to live by the sea. It feels like home." They started talking, and Emma learned that Jack was an artist. He had recently left the city to find inspiration for his paintings. He had chosen this town because it reminded him of the landscapes he had always loved. Emma was fascinated by his passion for art, and they quickly became friends. As the days passed, Emma and Jack met often. They would talk for hours. Walking along the beach or sitting in a small local cafe, Jack told Emma about his love for painting, how the sea inspired him to create beautiful artwork, and how he dreamed of becoming a famous artist someday. Emma, in return, shared her love for books, especially stories about adventure and discovery. One evening, after a long walk, Jack turned to Emma and said, "I think I've found what I was looking for here. Not just the inspiration for my art, but also a true friend. You've made my life better." Emma smiled softly. "I feel the same way, Jack. I'm glad we met." Their friendship blossomed into something deeper. Soon, they were inseparable. Every morning, they greeted each other by the sea, and in the evenings, they would enjoy quiet dinners together. They shared their hopes, dreams, and fears with one another. Emma loved the way Jack made her feel special, and Jack appreciated Emma's kindness and the way she understood him. One afternoon, as the golden sunlight bathed the town, Jack invited Emma to his art studio. It was a small, cozy room filled with colorful canvases, brushes, and paints. The walls were decorated with his paintings, most of them depicting the sea and its many moods. Emma was impressed by his talent and the way he could capture the beauty of the ocean. "Your paintings are amazing, Jack," Emma said, her eyes wide with admiration. "I feel like I'm standing right there in the scene when I look at them." Jack smiled, a little shy. "Thank you. It means a lot coming from you." He then took a deep breath, as if gathering his courage. "Emma, there's something I've been wanting to tell you." Emma looked at him, wondering what he was going to say. Jack walked over to one of his paintings, a beautiful image of the sunset over the sea. He gently touched the canvas with his fingers, as if he was connecting with it. "I've been painting the sea for years," he began. "But lately, I feel like my art is missing something. And I think I know what it is. It's you." Emma's heart skipped a beat. She felt a warmth spread through her chest as Jack turned to face her. He took her hands in his, looking into her eyes with sincerity. "I've never felt this way before," Jack said softly. "You make everything brighter, more beautiful. I I love you, Emma." Emma's eyes widened. She had known for some time that she felt something more than friendship for Jack. But hearing him say the words made her heart race. She smiled, her cheeks blushing. "I love you too, Jack," she whispered. "I've felt this way for a while now, but I wasn't sure if you felt the same." Jack gently pulled her into a hug, and they stood there, wrapped in each other's arms, feeling like the world outside had disappeared. From that moment on, their relationship deepened. They were no longer just friends, but lovers who shared everything with one another. As their relationship grew stronger, they also began facing challenges. Jack's paintings were starting to gain attention, and he was invited to showcase his work in art galleries around the country. At first, Emma was thrilled for him. She was proud of Jack's success and wanted to support him in every way she could. However, as Jack's career took off, he became busier and spent more time traveling for exhibitions. Emma began to feel lonely. She missed their quiet walks, their long conversations, and the time they spent together. She understood that Jack was following his dream, but it was difficult for her to accept the changes. One evening, after Jack returned from a trip, Emma sat down with him on their favorite spot by the sea. The sun was setting, casting a warm glow over the water. "Jack, I'm so proud of everything you've achieved," Emma said, her voice soft. "But I can't help feeling like we're growing apart. I miss spending time with you." Jack looked at her, his face full of concern. "I never want you to feel that way, Emma. I love you, and I don't want to lose what we have. But I also have to chase my dream, and sometimes it takes me away. Emma nodded, her heart heavy. I understand. I don't want to lose you. Jack reached out and took her hand. You won't lose me, Emma. We'll make it work, I promise. From that moment, they both made an effort to balance their love and their individual goals. Jack began to prioritize their time together, even when he was busy with his art. Emma, in turn, supported him as he continued to pursue his dreams. Months passed, and Emma and Jack's relationship only grew stronger. They learned to communicate better, to understand each other's needs, and to cherish the moments they had together. They continued to spend their mornings walking along the beach, hand in hand, and their evenings enjoying quiet dinners at home. One day, Jack surprised Emma with a special gift. He had painted a portrait of the two of them, standing together by the sea. The painting captured the love and connection they shared. Emma was moved to tears. This is beautiful, Jack, she said, her voice full of emotion. It's perfect. Jack smiled. It's my way of saying thank you for everything you've done for me. You're my inspiration, Emma. Years passed, and Emma and Jack's love only grew stronger. They continued to live by the sea, creating a life full of love, art, and adventure. Together, they built a home not just for themselves, but for their dreams. Jack's paintings became famous, and Emma's support and love were always there behind him. They traveled together, explored new places, and made more memories. They had their ups and downs, but through it all, they always had each other. And in the end, Emma knew that the greatest adventure she had ever experienced was the one she had with Jack, the love of her life.